This is like, a lot of people have been mentioning that Joy is kind of falling off in this meta, but the win rate is still there, man. Almost 70%. But speaking of almost 70%, there's also another here with a very high win rate in Sant with the Eve.
Yeah, very high win rate indeed, and I smell that Joy this time can be flexed into that EXP position if Dewa United doesn't pick up the Terizla here, which I feel like they 100% will, combined with perhaps a hero for, a hero for the jungler, so perhaps they can pick up the Terizla, and as well as the Martis here for the side of Dewa United.
Terizla and the Martis. Two picks that, well, the Terizla has finally been left open by Onic. Yeah, you're right, a comfort pick for Dixon. Aside from that, a Martis. I honestly feel like if they go for... Ooh, I was about to say if they go for...
Oh,
okay,
wow.
yeah, exactly. If they go for the same things, if they go for just the standard, you can't win against Onic that way. You need to try to deviate past the path that has been set, and that's what they do. Hayabusa against the Joy. Is this a good matchup?
I would say yes. Joy doesn't really have enough resources or like enough skill. Oh, ooh, okay, so it's counter over counter over counter. This is a pretty straightforward approach for Mr. Boots going up against Uranus. You want to shred through that physical defense, but you gotta pair it with a marksman that can deal a lot of physical damage as well. Mainly Beatrix or Brody. But if you pick those kind of marksmen, like, I think Onic Esports already have enough damage, and this is a lot of burden for Keyboy to kind of be the utility player, the only utility player of Onic.
Well, let's see here, right? The second phase is a ban. I expect a Cho ban and a Kufra ban here from side of Dewa United. And Onic, it seems like they will try to limit Watt. Learning from game one, Watt on the Irithel was just unstoppable, uncatchable. And it seems like they will eliminate that fact, but okay. I thought Dewa United will go and target Keyboy. Instead, they will limit CW as well.
I think mainly they want to just give the Hayabusa more opportunities to make plays by banning out heroes who have that single target lockdown, like the the Brody here, which is also quite an interesting ban or situation for Brody.
For sure.
Brody ISF was prio all throughout. We've seen so many Brodies here at MPL Indonesia. One Brody pick, and that was a loss yesterday.
Yeah, definitely, but speaking about upsets, man, there has been a lot of upsets in MPL Indonesia, especially in this week number 6. This is a bit irrelevant, but Team USA basketball just lost to Team Germany. This might be a sign that might be, Dewa United winning against Onic, the mighty Onic?
Maybe.
I don't know though,
Maybe.
I don't know.
A
I don't
big
know about
maybe.
that. A big maybe. Oh ho ho! Chewe with a Bruto.
Okay. There's gonna be a line that Mirko really wants to say after this, but you gotta wait for the plays from Coach Yep. From Mr. CW, Mr. Calvin Renata, Cristiano Renata.
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
That's something that we can definitely talk about later. Football better. Dewa.
Okay. What should they go for here? They definitely lack in range. And perhaps Beatrix is the only hero here that I see fit. No Brody, no Irithel. Going up against a Bruno. Oh, it's gonna be the Melissa.
It's an interesting choice to go for. The Edith, I think, is a great choice here because the Dairoth can definitely bully or counter the Dairoth. The Melissa up against the Bruno. Sure, you do quite well with the models if you are able to just range and keep that space. But if the Bruno goes in, gets in range, that's an all-in that you do not win, my friend.
So there's a concern of Onic Esports, man. I said it over and over again. There's not much CCs that's coming in from any members whatsoever here. They have to somehow rely on their micro skills to be able to pop off in this match, especially CW. No peels at all right now, and there you go. It's just a full-on guns blazing composition for Onic Esports. This is scary, man.
What a calm Hilda. I mean, why the Hilda here? Oh, they want to just bully the higher from the start. You have an Edith, though. A hero that can withstand a lot of this dive and can actually capitalize on dives and aggressive maneuvers. We'll see how it works here. But oh, a familiar face. Back then, a supporter or a brand ambassador of EVO's Legends this time. Don't know who she's supporting, but she is supporting MPL Indonesia, that's for sure.
Well, let's see indeed what will be the conclusion of Game 3. Will it be Onic or will Dewa United take the game? Huh.
Let's see. We're gonna see the spells from both of these teams. It's gonna be mostly flickers. Wad going for the Inspire or Fury. Meanwhile, Dixon going for more safety measures on that sprint.
Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the decider. Will it be a week full of upsets in day 1 and 2? Or will Onic, the Titans, prevail up against the underdogs of Dewa United? Game 3 of this series.
Woo-wee! Let's see indeed what will be the decider, what will be the conclusion again. And of course, as expected, Keyboy will force Lanaya to put that retro. Will that, though, give Kyrie the chance to invade?
Oh, fancy feat from Keyboy, but he has to take care of a lot of damage coming in with Sans backing him up.
Oh, Keyboy.
He used the flicker and he got taken down easily.
I think if you give a kill over to Lanaya, it's going to be a disaster. A good matchup already for that Joy. And Keyboy this time will not have the prediction. Oh, whoa, Checo!
What? Flicker onto CW. Damage is definitely there as Watt pops the Inspire as well. But then again, CW has the flicker to escape. So pre-first hurdle, that's 2 flickers burnt from Onic, 2 flickers burnt, or 2 spells from Dewa. Now an engage, Dewa United. Keyboy now has no spell, but take a look at Kyrie moving on towards Lanaya. The damage isn't really there just yet, but it negates the pressure. Keyboy survives.
Kyrie already level 4 compared to Lanaya. That's still a level 1. I mean level 3. That is why Keyboy is using that Hilda. But in terms of synergy, the only thing that I can see right now is that Boots and CW is gonna be like the 2-man combo to burst down the frontliners of Dewa United Esports. Outside of that, they have to make something on their own, man. And Keyboy is just gonna try to break havoc in the back line, but even he doesn't have any CCs, he doesn't have consistent damage too to work with.
On top of that, you know, I want to talk a little bit about this matchup in the gold lane, the Bruno versus the Melissa. Something that gives the Bruno an edge is that second skill. You can actually dash away from the Muddles very easily, even if the Melissa uses the dash to follow up with the Muddles to follow the Bruno dash. Let's see here, though, for both of the junglers, Kyrie's actually quite ahead, but Lanaya just hit level 5, so it will be a pure 50-50 as Boost looks for an opening.
Let's see, real world manipulation pops as well. Checo will be the first one to fall. Keyboy at the backside will try to pressure Lanaya as Lanaya finds a retreat. Keyboy will be taken out by the shadow kill. It's a kill for a kill, but the turtle still falls to the hands of the gods.
I mean, look at that, Virko, once again, 7.8k. It's only 300, but it is still a gold lead for Onic. Meanwhile, they're behind on turtle, they're behind on kills. Like, for a lot of people, this doesn't make sense. This is just good pathing of jungle and also good farming, last hitting, micro skills from Onic Esports prevailing over Dewa United Esports.
And we can see for the most part, it's actually in the mid lane. Sant has this massive advantage over K's 400 gold lead among the mid lane. And even, yeah, for the rest of the lanes, it's literally just dead even. It's Sans making the difference. That's why Onic are still holding on to that gold lead. How? What has he been doing in this lane specifically?
Just last hitting and pressuring Keys to make like the wrong mistake or like forcing them to not getting the last hit, but in top side, something's happening. Dixon!
Oh, good flicker, but Dixon will not survive by the 2-man gank. Set it up by Onic.
Beautifully done by Onic, knowing again that maybe you need your objective to pull. Oh, Keyboy winning the 1v1 this time against Lanaya.
Oh my god, Lanaya harassed by Keyboy, but this cover will come through. But the retribution will fall again. Keyboy gets taken down. Keys will not be able to find a kill, but it will relieve off pressure for Lanaya.
Okay, now there's a plus and a minus for Keyboy going down over and over again. The plus is it's Keyboy, so it doesn't really matter if he goes down a lot, but if he actually goes down a lot, there's just less pressure on the jungling area. It's gonna be much more prone to getting bursted down, but CW walking
Oh,
into...
good pin down for CW to use the flicker. And with that, it somehow forces Sans to help bottom side. Take a look at Keyboy as well, looking for the angle. Let's say, knock up on towards Sans. Keyboy shows up on towards the map.
No go away.
Good stun as well, and Keyboy with the concussive blast will take him down. Dewa United, good setup, but Kyrie, what?
Oh,
Gets
Chaco.
the turtle. Take a look at Chaco as well, taking some heat. Empty bot side, Keyboy now, giving pressure. Real world relation popped by both mid laners.
No way.
San survives as Keys now will be the juicy target as CW and Keyboy will not be able to take him down.
That truly was a worldie from Onic, an absolutely phenomenal play on both sides of the map. The Sky Kings, it's almost like they have a bird eye view across everything that's happening. They knew that there was no go away. They knew that Kyrie would have more pressure up top with the purple buff steal earlier, and they just won everything.
It just doesn't make sense, man. When you think about it, like if other teams pulls off this composition, they're just gonna be dead, man. This is just micro skills carrying like
Wow.
a draft that doesn't really make sense for a lot of people. I gotta say it, man.
It's just Lanaya recalling, going to the jungle to take his buff, and recalling again.
That's all you need to do against a Hilda, right? As a Haya against a Hilda, you either take the damage and you try to look for something on the map with low HP, or you just back away. He decides to back away. And for the Onic prediction here, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy S23 Series 5G, it's actually Onic winning out, but not by a lot.
I think it's actually better than the previous game because opinions have been swayed courtesy of that second game from Onic, a very dominant display. So right now, CW will look for that synergy with Boots. Might be getting caught out here.
Yeah, good setup here, Boots. Oh, good invisible try, but the shadow kill will not land onto his Boots. But now Kyrie finds the shutdown as Dixon now will pop the sprint as well to escape. What a coordination there by the yellow porcupines.
From one Haya master to the Haya god, Kyrie knows how you're going to play this Hayabusa, which shadow you're going to choose to disengage from a fight. Good utility from Boots, though, making that shadow kill miss with that flicker. Oh, my goodness gracious, that looked close. But yeah, staying in the shadows as Keyboy now.
Oh, getting all in. Real world revelation popped as well. That's 3 ults popped as Keyboy. Wow, survives regardless.
Keyboy with a man's move, man.
The Bush Queen.
Onic Esports 5K gold lead. And the only member that has been taken down over and over again, it is Keyboy as the Roamer Hilda sandbagging, like, in front of...
Oh my god.
What's
Just going in.
Yeah, good knock up though. Boots will be punished.
Oh.
What? Will be taken out. That is a good trade for Onic. And now Dewa United looking to stabilize in that mid. But it seems like it's still a win for the side of Onic. Lanaya jumps in with a shadow kill.
Oh!
Worldy basic attack as well. Finds the kill on towards Lanaya.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
With a knuckle shot. More like Carlos Vinada here as they're looking to siege the mid turret.
Oh, and it seems like the inner will not be defended by Dewa United. They will have to sacrifice another structure top side. As Dewa United, things are looking from bad to worse here.
My goodness. Onic. They definitely know how to shift their gears. They started off on neutral in game number 1, and they went straight to 5 and 6 in game 2 and 3. It's just nostalgic of the season 11 Onic. The Onic that sometimes loses game number 1, but then reverse sweeps. And here, you guys can also join in the nostalgia event. We're getting a few rewards and skins.
And now all the second tier tower has been taken down for Onic. The question is, how do they crack open that invader turret? Because Hilda's gonna be pretty much useless in this kind of situation. There's no CCs, there's still nothing. They have to rely on Sans and CW being the long-range threat for Onic to siege.
What a last pick, this Hilda pick. Proven a nuisance for the side of Dewa. Even in their own jungles now, minute 9. Keyboy is just harassing multiple members of Dewa United. Though, in this situation, Onic will retreat and claim the Lord.
Oh, another one of these hand cams we have been gifted. We've been blessed with another Kyrie hand cam. The grip hold of the Samsung phone. Let's see. He's looking for a play across the map. No, he's just eyeing it.
Ski-Boy secures the anti-cuirass, more survivability against the physical damages of Lunaya and Awad. It's gonna be even harder for them to actually burst this hero down. Already has healing, already has a lot of items as well. As we take a look at most of the items from the players here, one Fury Hammer from Boots is just there trying to enable CW, which is why he's walking with them.
Dixon, what, 55% HP left here. Regenerates, but it seems like the base turret passive in the top lane will be triggered. Also, the base turret in the bottom lane will be triggered.
Every lane.
Yeah, every lane basically, right? 10,000 gold, the concealed play, real world relation popped as well. Take a look at this defense. CW caught though, he gets taken out by Watt as Kyrie will find a kill onto Rescues, but the shadow kill will not be able to connect onto his builds.
No way.
Lanaya does not find the kill, but Dixon wasn't in range to claim Boots as well. It's a good trade though at the end of the day. Keys for CW.
Still though, that ended up becoming a 1-for-1. It looked horrible for Onic earlier. Dewa wanted to fully punish, but just goes to show you the elites know how to disengage. And Dewa United, that limited time offer has disappeared, and you guys don't let the limited time offer for free access to all heroes disappear. Keyboy!
Oh my god, it's a solo kill by Keyboy!
A big smack in the face.
Pow!
Pow wow!
Pow pow pow!
Boom bang!
Bada boink!
Oh man, Onic Esports is playing this composition perfectly. It is a bit of a chaotic team fight. It's always like that, especially with the Siege. He has to rely on that real-world manipulation to be able to do a perfect Siege, because that's the only way for you to be able to get some good zoning out, because Keyboard is not going to be able to just be there and tank all the turret aggros. Meanwhile though, that shadow kill from Lanaya, man, I still can't get how. It's just a mix of luck and also micro skills to be able to redistribute the damage from that shadow kill, and somehow 3 just survives. And Boots picks up the anti-cuirass, which makes things even worse for Lanaya.
How unfortunate, right? The shadow kill. Good backup, good recovery from side of Onic, but it was almost a double-digit lead for side of Onic. Somehow now it's just 8.5, so not as bad.
For Onic, it's all chill. It's all good.
Very.
They can continue to utilize this map pressure.
Ooh.
Damn, Shaco.
Well, gets the stun
Oh
onto
my
us with the
God.
damage
Wow.
from CW, man. Wow.
Oh, what?
Calvin Winata claims a kill.
what?
And Calvin Winata claims another. Let's say the base turret now will be the casualty as Calvin Winata almost claims the triple. But Kyrie jumps in towards the backside as Dewa United defends with 3. Onic will take their time here as the Lord is up. So, yeah, they have another objective in their agenda.
Calvin Winata has just scored a brace out of nowhere. Double. Picks it up and then backs away. Knows it's more than just the goals in life. Goes back into that Lord, and let's talk a little bit about the damage from Onic. The shred from Dyroth into the physical damage.
Ouch.
Crit of Bruno.
That was like half HP from Edith, or like 1/3. That doesn't make sense either way. It is a tank with a lot of physical damage in your hand. And it just gets bursted down like that as CW picks up the Wind of Nature to be a bit more safety against Lanaya, against the engage from Watt also.
I don't know
Lanaya-
about that. Shadow kill still there. Well, Quad Shadow rather is still there. But Onic with this Lord, I think they are going for the end here. Onic, they just lost the structure only in this game, bottom lane.
As we take a look at the items, let's see how the hell Calvin Winata, Cristiano Winata, was able to deal that much damage. That is the Berserker's Fury and also Malefic 4. Endless Battle actually going in too. With the Shred coming in from Boots 2, he's going to prioritize the Immortality after this. Just a single Fury Hammer is enough, but speaking of that, Dixon
The yellow Porcupines looking for a shred in the base of Dewa United. They find the first casualty. Shaiko, will he be next? Keys flickers defensively. Keyboard quite low.
What?
But the base turret. Oh, what with the Inspire? Will force CW to find the killing spree. The base is wide open as CW claims the double, but the damage isn't there. Keys finds a double as well as Kyrie and Sands will claim the base of Dewa United.
A wipeout to end the day and another reverse sweep. In week 6, we have 3 of those now, folks.